Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Jess Althis channel. It's been a while that I've done a video on myself. So today we're gonna go in with a soft glam makeup look. So stay tuned for that video. And did my brows off camera. So right now I'm gonna go in with primer. I've already moisturized and I did put sunscreen on, but yeah. So I'm gonna use the LA Pro Prep HD primer. And you will note a difference with the camera. I took the extra blurring feature off because it was distorting some of my videos, so you weren't able to see the difference with or without makeup. So I researched that and I did that. So yeah. All right, I put this primarily in the T-zone and then all over the face. My face is nice and moisturized. And so we'll go in with that. I am going to just put a little bit of lip mask on. So I'm putting some lip mask on. I'm gonna do the Laneige Lip Sleep-In Mask just to prepare my lip for the lipstick process. They look a little bit dry and ashy. I did have get some tan, so I look a little bit ashy, so don't mind that. I'm going to go in and I'm gonna do some color correcting today. And another LA Girl product is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and it is in the shade, I believe it says Fawn. So I'm gonna go in and do some concealing under my eyes. Be careful with this, like you just heard. It can get a little bit messy when you're squeezing. So you can put that on the back of your eye or, sorry, the back of your eye. That's what happens when you're filming, when you're tired. On the back of your hand. I was saying you can put that on the back of your hand and to prevent a mess. So I'm just gonna go in under these dark circles. You want your makeup to be nice and flawless. I'm gonna just conceal some of the dark spots as well. I'm just gonna go in with some over my eyelid because they're looking a little bit dark and sleepy, just to lighten up the face and to just create a good canvas for a perfect makeup look. Well, your makeup look will never be perfect in your own eyes. Oops, I got it in my brows. I'll fix that. Oh my God. Some little bit of hyperpigmentation, so just concealing those areas. And a little bit of darkening around my lips. So yeah. Blend those in, tap them in. These spots on my neck as well. So get as much as you can just to, again, do some color correcting, all right? All right, I think that's enough for that. So I did fix my brow off camera. So today I'm gonna be going in with this Makeup by Mario foundation. I paid a lot of money for this foundation, so I'm going to use it up. It's in the shade 002C. Wait a minute. It's in the shade 18W. And so I'm going to be using this all over the face. And so I'm going to be using this makeup brush that I got from Amazon. I'm going to spray my face with some of this e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist. Then I'm going to tap in and just apply a little bit at a time. I've tried this foundation before and I really was not liking the fact that it separates a bit. So I've watched how other persons have used it, so it is covering fully. I've watched a couple of videos and they spray their face prior to, which is why I went in and did that. So all right, so we're gonna just tap it in. Make sure you get around your nose, corner of your nose, under your chin, under your neck. I drag it down my neck. I don't want a lot on my neck because you don't want it messing up your clothes too much. And tap, tap, tap in, tap, tap, tap in. And then I'm gonna do the forehead with what's left on the back of my hand. Just blend it in as much as really well. Y'all see this here? Stay tuned for that video. After you watch this makeup look, go right ahead and check out how I did this goddess look on my locks. So you want it all over the hairline. You don't want to leave anything out. All right. So I think that's well blended in. And so let's go in with our concealer. And today I'm using this thread concealer. It's in the shade 05. And I don't do a lot of concealer anymore. So this shade matches me. And I'm going to go in with something lighter soon. In the interim, I'm going to go in with my bronzer, and I'll be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. Just gonna get it on the brush so it doesn't get away from me. And I'm just gonna go on the high point of my cheeks and on my temple and just blend it in. Again, we're doing a soft glam look, so we are going in ham with the products just to take it up a notch. This is not your everyday look. You can do this and go to work and then glam it up with a eye look after the fact, but I'm going in all the way with this. Look. Just bring it up. You bring it up on the points of your cheekbones. As you can see, it's already cinching in, not going downwards, and I will clean that up with some powder later in this video. Get it in your hairline and just make sure it's blended in well. And then I'm gonna go in to blend out my concealer. When the concealer dries down some, the coverage is much better when you allow for the concealer to dry down a little bit. It's gonna go in with this little brush, but I'm gonna go in with this, and this is from Real Techniques. I'm gonna go in with Alright, and then blend the rest of this out. I'm looking upwards to just flatten out the folds under my eye so that I can push the product in. Push the product in under the eye. And you have to be able to just tolerate it a bit. Try not to get it in your eye, but just push it in. And so as you can see, that product matches me more than the other products that I've used before, but I'm going to go in and brighten that up. And so I'm gonna go in with this NYX Bear With Me concealer serum, and I'm not sure of the shade, but here's what it looks like. And so I'm gonna go with this on, I'm gonna put it initially on the back of my hand. It can get a little bit messy. It does not have a dough-like applicator. So I'm just going to use my finger to just put it where I want it and allow for it to dry down as I did before. And then I'm gonna blend it out. Just a little bit down the bridge of my nose. Again, soft glam. Border in a little bit and some full glam. Alright, so I started blending in the forehead first. And I'm just going to go a little bit down the bridge of the nose. I'm going to do the under the chin. And then I'm gonna do under the eye. And then I'm just gonna try and get it as precise as possible down the side of my nose to start create a area where I'll be contouring. And then the excess on the lids of my eyes. And don't worry about this obvious line of demarcation. You know already what we're going to do about that. We're going to be using our foundation brush to blend that in and to get it looking nice and seamless. All right, so now we go in with the foundation brush. See? What? Where you going looking like that? Nowhere, child. We're gonna do this. Blend it on. Blend it in. See the difference? The difference is clear. I gotta check out my mirror just to make sure we're not looking crazy. We're not going anywhere. That was a plan, but the day came to a screeching close. So, all right. So we're gonna go in and set the concealer under our eyes, and I'll do that when I come right back. All right, so let's get into doing the under eyes. So we're just gonna tap with this little sponge that I got off Amazon. It's not a sponge, it is a powder puff. Oscar, sit, buddy. I'm sorry about that. That's Oscar going around and around. And then I'm gonna dip into my Sacha Buttercup powder. It's full, and tap under my eye, pressing it in, pressing it in, pressing it in. We're not baking or anything, we're just pressing the powder in all the areas used to prevent creasing. Now understand that if you have natural creases under the eye, it's not going to take away that. You're just trying to secure whatever you don't have left. So you can't prevent if you already have, but for what is not there, you don't want it to crease any further with the product that you have placed. Capiche? I hope that was clear. Sounded clear as mud to me, but all I'm saying is if you have pre-existing creasing under your eyes, those won't go away. Pretty much that's what I'm saying. All right, and then I'm going to do a turn reverse contour. We're not leaving it there for any extended period of time. Just gonna tap it in on the other side as well. And we're just gonna tap it in immediately because when you leave it there, it just leaves a shadow. I used to do that, but I don't like the shadow that's left behind. And just be mindful, I'm also looking in the mirror. All right, and then just a tad over. So I'm gonna spray my face after having done that. All the powder products can just start amalgamating and just looking more like cream products. I need a little bit more. I do have a fan. It's not charged though. All right, now I'm gonna go back in with a bronzer to just bronze my face up. All right, get rid of all the products. That is gonna cause a mess though. All right, so my favorite bronzer, I can't get away from it. I interchange between this and my CoverGirl Full Spectrum. So we're just gonna bronze up. Just I would change my brush if I were you, but I didn't. So I'm gonna go in with some bronzer over this area, back into my hairline, and just covering those areas that we had the cream products. And I'm gonna go under my chin as well. Snatched. Snatched. Yo. All right. I am now going to go in with this tiny brush with the same bronzer, just to, I'm not really snatching my nose, just like I said, my big old nose ain't no snatching to snatch it. But I'm gonna go all the way up to the eye crease to make it seamless. And come on down. Come on down. See? Looks a little slimmer. All right. So just start from here, those natural creases that were covered with your foundation. Just recreate them, just to bring back some structure to your face. If you want your nose to be snatched, for which mine will never be, you can make the line closer. But yeah, we're not trying to achieve that. I'm just gonna clean off the brush with a little tissue I have here and just get in a little bit of the sasha just to create a highlight down the bridge of the nose. And then a side here, clean it up a little bit. And then I go in with the powder puff just to press all that in so it's not so harsh. That's more appreciated. All right, we're gonna do a eyeshadow look at this point, and we're gonna be using this BH palette. I'm sorry, I'm using stuff that are not easy accessible, but utilize the products that you have just to create the same look. The idea is the technique and not necessarily the brand. All right, so today we're going in again with this palette. I'm gonna go in with this lighter orange shade just to start creating a crease, and it is going to be my transition color. I'm gonna tap it in. I'm coming all the way in and just tapping it in. This look will be more so contingent on the liner look as opposed to the actual shadow. So just nice and clean. Blend it in. I'll do the other one off camera. All right, so I did this one off camera, and I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. palette just to the V, the outer corner, and just to slightly take it in over into the actual anatomical crease. Nothing too much. And then we go back in with a former brush just to blend both products in so it's nice and seamless. Just deepen up the outer corner because like I said, we're just going for a soft glam look and we want it to have some pizzazz. And then we're going to be going in with a shimmer shade on the lid, and we're gonna opt for this champagne color right here. We're gonna tap it in just on the lid. This palette is absolutely lovely. All the shades operate really well. Nice and bright shades. They're gorgeous. Come down a little bit on the inner eye as well. Love it. All right, and so we're gonna go in with a liner today. And so I'm using this Maybelline liner. Point is nice and pointy. And I am going to stretch my eyes because I just don't know how to do it without. We're going for a wing. Sorry, I'm looking in my mirror. I hope you can see. While my sister was here, she kept asking for a wing. And I'm determined to be able to accomplish that. I like it. Let's do the other one off camera. That girl wearing a wing. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. charcoal eyeliner just to a line, kind of tight line of sorts. All right, so then we're gonna go in again with the Optimistic palette, and I am going to just go back in with this color under the eye just to complete the look. And then we're gonna go in with a darker shade from the e.l.f. palette as well. We're just gonna do one eye on camera and the other one off camera. All right, we're gonna go in with a little bit of a blusher, and since the look was already orangey on the eye, we're gonna just dab into both. Just start gently first, just right on top here. And don't be shy with your blush. It's the first to just dissipate, so just go in with it. It will go off by the time you leave the house, I promise you. Going ham, going ham, going ham. All the products are just blending into each other. And I'm just gonna take it up a little bit over here as well. Kind of like somebody fist you in your yaya or something. But yeah, it looks good. It's the eyes for me. All right, so I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder just to bring it all together. And seal everything in and just get all the colors just coming together with this super fluffy brush. And then we're going to seal that in, and this time I'm going to opt to use this Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And then we're going to go into lips, and we're just going to go into something simple today. But before we get into the lips, the only new product I have here is this Milani mascara. It's highly rated lash extension, and it pretty much mirrors my Thrive Cosmetics. So if you want something more affordable than the Thrive Cosmetic, I picked this up, I believe, for $8. I'll link it below with everything in my description box. And so here's what we have. It works, guys. Look at this. So this is without and this is with, so it's pretty noticeable. Just get a little stuff off the end. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with a tad of highlighter, and it's from the Halo by Wet n Wild. I'm just gonna go in with this down my nose, over the brow bone. You're gonna shine bright like a diamond when you get on out. And just a tad on the high points of my cheeks, right over the blusher. And if you have like skin issues, avoid this step, or do what you will, whatever you like. You can do whatever you like. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with my NYX Powder Puff. Nothing much on the lips. We're not lining it or anything, and we're just gonna go in with this nude. Kind of tore up the sponge, but it's coming out. So this is the finished product, guys. So this is a finished product, guys. Hope you like this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to Jess Althea's channel. Please hit the video that comes right after this and enjoy more of my content. Also this hair video as well. Again, thanks for tuning in to Jess Althea's channel. And until next time, bye.